Hi, it's Michael. Today's brief topic is life is a change. Are you stuck? So it is said by enlightened, that is highly evolved spiritual teachers, that life within existence is evolutionary. Evolution means change. Evolution from the lower evolved to a higher evolved and up to infinity, up to God. As Dr. David Hawkins says, the evolution of the spirit is, so to speak, from the bottom and coming back up to God, coming back up to divinity within existence. So this change, of course, apply also to humans. So a healthy human life is changing, it is progressing, it is flowing, it is a flux, it is a constant change. At times it may be slow, at times it may be fast, nevertheless it's a constant change. At the same time, there is also an option within existence not to change, not to evolve, not to advance. There is an option to remain at the same level, which means stuck, or to even reverse the evolution, go down, devolve, become less evolved within existence. So as already hinted, a healthy flow of human life is a change, evolvement from the lower to a higher and higher and higher, from a more coarse, more rough, to more refined, more refined, more refined, from more closed to more open and more open and more open, from less loving to more and more loving, from more stressed to more and more relaxed, and so on. This could continue almost to infinity. So one way to tell if one is evolving, if one is actually progressing or not, is to observe one's attractions and aversions, one's likes and dislikes. In other words, what one is attracted to, for example, in entertainment, in activities. A young person, a musician, playing in a rock band is fine, and if things are healthy and evolving and progressing, then over the course of the life the musician would evolve from rock musician to perhaps easy listening music, to jazz, to classical music, to some kind of a spiritual music. If a person remains a rock musician throughout his or her entire life, the person is stuck. The person is stuck. Another example could be with entertainment, like playing computer games. All right, young people playing computer games, maybe. But if that persists throughout the person's life, the adult life, that indicates stuckness. Another example would be watching movies. Okay, young people may like action movies, James Bond, and the Avengers, and all these action movies, or horror movies. As the person matures, evolves, in an ideal, healthy case that is left behind, and one evolves more to, for example, musicals and nature films and videos of spiritual discourses and so on, from lower to higher evolved. Another example could be reading books. At young age, one may enjoy again murder mysteries, horror books. But as one matures, as one grows spiritually, that is left behind, ideally, and more positive books are enjoyed instead. So if a person remains unchanging throughout his or her life, that indicates stuckness. So that's not a healthy scenario. Now, if you, in these examples, and these are just examples, you can use your imagination to apply this to other things. If in these examples you see yourself, there is no point in getting defensive, angry. It's just to realize that in this world one can get stuck and forgets, stops evolving. Actually, in this physical world, it's very easy to do so. In other terms or labels for this evolution is maturing, maturity, or becoming more and more wise, acquiring wisdom. So some of the things that can get people easily stuck in this world are toxins, of course, alcohol, drugs, recreational drugs, and medical drugs. Medical drugs can get people stuck too. Smoking, negative entertainment, like entertainment using violence, crashes, killings, shooting, and so on. That was just a small example. So it is well to point out that while within existence life is under healthy, positive, loving circumstances, continuously changing, continuously evolving, the absolute life, which is life with capital L, which means, in other words, divinity, God, the self, the true self, the divine presence, whatever name you want to give it, is not changing, is unchanging, and is formless, and is the essence of all existence. So again, to quickly recap all this, within existence, life is under healthy circumstances, continuously changing, continuously progressing up, higher towards God. And in this human domain, it manifests. The symptoms are that the person's likes and dislikes are evolving towards more positive, more beauty, more harmony, more artistic, true artistic, and so on. And if person is not changing in that way, that means that's a symptom the person is stuck. And so if you encounter, for example, if you encounter an acquaintance from long time ago and very little has changed in the person's life, entertainments are the same, likes are the same, that's almost certainly the person is stuck or evolving extremely slowly, basically stuck. So if one wishes to progress, to evolve, one needs to incorporate certain spiritual principles within his or her life. And for that there are very good sources such as books and videos by Dr. David Hawkins, books and videos by Osho, books and videos by J. Krishnamurti, spiritual talks on this channel, on this YouTube channel. There is also an extremely valuable healthcare technique, actually two, that help people get unstuck, and that is neuro-emotional technique, NET, and that is practiced by specially trained doctors. And if you want to find a practitioner, a doctor, you can go to the website netmindbody.com and click on the practitioner finder link. Or you can alternately also use kinesiologic muscle strength testing, such as Dr. David Hawkins teaches in his books, such as books Power versus Force and others. And obviously staying away from the obvious toxins, alcohol, drugs, smoking, coffee, and other is absolutely crucial in getting unstuck. Absolutely crucial. All right. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below the video. And that is it for this talk. Michael out.